What's up, guys, and welcome to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. Now, this isn't going to be a conventional Let's Play of a Pokemon game. In fact, you might be able to tell from the title that this is going to be a Red Run. And I'm going to explain what that is after this amazing intro that has just become iconic through the Pokemon series. Ah, fantastic. Anyway, what I mean by Red Run is I'm going to be playing the game as Red from the manga series, which is what Ash Ketchum from the anime is based off of. I shouldn't say what, I should say who. Ash from the anime is nowhere near as badass as Red is, though. But what I mean by that is, I'll explain, like I said, I'm going to explain during this intro of Professor Oak, the Pokeprof. But, I'm only going to be using Pokemon that he has in the manga, or either on hand or in his PC. I'm going to stray away from using ones that we don't know where they're at, but he's been seen with them. First off, what's my name? It is Red. Whoops. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let's add some lower cases in there, because we're awesome. Alright. So my name is Red, yes. And then his grandson that he forgets the name of all the time. Actually, I'm glad that it shows this, because here's a little tidbit of knowledge. The Japanese name for blue is actually green, but in English they made it blue, which is weird to me. So we're going to actually have to put in what his name is in English, and he doesn't get any lowercase because he's not as cool as us. Alright, anyway, back to what I was saying is I'm only going to be using Pokemon that he has. I'm going to try to get them as similar to the ones he has in the manga as I can. They're all going to have the same ability, same nickname. The only thing that's going to be different is the natures. I'm not going to go on a nature hunt because I don't want to spend the time to do that just to get the right natured ones, because it's not going to make that much of a difference, especially in single player. But I will try my hardest to keep it as similar as possible. Alright, so let's get this on the road. By the way, there's always a potion in your PC when you start a game. Any Pokemon game, even some of the hacked versions. It's fantastic. Let's talk to our mom here. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV, blah blah blah. Professor Oak wants to see us. What else does the TV say? 4 boys walking on railroad tracks. Alright, Stand By Me, right? Probably. I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, let's go over to Professor Oak's lab, see what he's doing. This isn't so much going to be a walkthrough type game as it is a story-based game. I'm not going to explain the mechanics. I might in a later Let's Play of another Pokemon game, but for this one I'm just gonna be playing through it as Red and doing it story mode, I guess. That's what I'm calling it for now. Alright, let's talk to our rival here.
What? It's only Red? Gramps isn't around.
Alright, so let's head on out into the open world where we have no Pokemon. Wait, do we? No, we don't even have the option to check our Pokemon. That's awesome. Alright, and Oak is going to stop us right here.
Hey, wait! Don't go out! It's unsafe while Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me.
Alright, we'll just follow him back to his lab, and we'll get some awesome Pokemon.
Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Blue, let me think. Ah, that's right. I told you to come.
Eh, gross.
Just wait. Here, Red, there are 3 Pokemon here. Haha! The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now, in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Blue. You can have one too.
Alright, so Huffy Rival doesn't get to choose first, which means we get first pick. And Red actually does have one of these 3 Pokemon on his team, and it is Bulbasaur. Well, it's a Venusaur now, but anyway. Yes, we are going to take him, and this actually is not the first Pokemon that Red receives in the manga. We'll get into which one that is later, but in the manga, his Bulbasaur has a nickname, and it is... I don't really know how to pronounce this without the rest of the name being attached to it, Bulbasaur. So I'm just going to call him Soar, even though it's spelled like sour. Anyway, we got a Bulbasaur. And this is perfect.
Okay, I'll take this one then.
Because he actually does have a Charizard in the manga, so he's fine. Alright, let's have our rival battle here, which in one of my previous recordings I lost. Let's hope I don't lose this one.
Wait, Red, let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on.
Just like in any fashion, we are just gonna attack the crap out of him until he submits. Because there's nothing else that you can do. It's not like the cool Little Cup battles, which, by the way, I'm a huge fan of competitive battling, like, in the Little Cup series, because that's just fantastic. You can raise your Pokemon up and do whatever, but when you gotta keep it down at level 5, that's awesome. That adds just so much more fun to competitive play. Anyway, but since these are starter Pokemon, they only have 2 attacks, it's always some stat thing, and then the tackle. So let's just tackle him. He's gonna growl at us and lower our attack, because he's a jerk. Just press the A button to win. Or in my case, yeah, sure, we'll go with the A button. He got a critical hit. I'm gonna lose, just like my previous recordings. This is terrible. No, forget that. I'm gonna use the potion we got from our PC. Blah 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 blah. Just let me heal up here, because I am not losing to Gary again. I mean, Blue. Blue's a jerk. Yep. Alright, just keep tackling him until he submits, blah blah blah. Oh my god. I'm still gonna lose. How many times did he growl at me? I wasn't really counting. I was kind of going off on the Little Cup thing. Oh, take him down, take him down, take him down. Yeah, there we go. Did not lose. Speaking of competitive battling, where oh you, man? What are you, Charizard? I think you're in you, or are you? I don't really remember. I'm not really keen on my tiers. Alright, something, something, something.
Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Red, Gramps, smell you later.
This actually is not how Red receives his Bulbasaur either. It's not his first one, and this is not how he receives it. How he actually receives it is by... he accidentally lets all the Pokemon at Professor Oak's lab out, and he has to chase them down, and he finds the Bulbasaur scared and alone, and he befriends it. So that's the story behind this one, and let's see, did we get the right nature? No, we did not. Red Soar in the manga's nature is gentle, I believe. You'll see something come up if I'm wrong about that. Anyway, short first episode, just a little intro to the series. Hopefully you guys will stick around for the rest of the series. I feel a little rushed right now just because of what time it is. It is very, very early in the morning, and I have got to go somewhere in about less than an hour now, so I'm gonna end this off right here. Thanks for watching, guys.